What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's doing well. Pretty exciting time for the Godzilla fandom. With Comic-Con approaching in San Diego, we expect to hear a whole lot of information and, or at least some new updates, maybe even a teaser trailer for Godzilla vs. Kong 2. I forget whatever the actual title is, something Empire. But more importantly to me is the official teaser dropping for Toho's newest Japanese-made Godzilla film, Godzilla Minus One. So far, in summary, I like everything that I've seen so far. I don't love the title of the movie, but that is really not that important to me. So the teaser is actually, before I even really get into to what we've seen, the cool announcement is that the movie, I think, debuts on Godzilla's quote-unquote birthday, November 3rd, and then it's going to actually be released in American theaters December 1st. So as far as pretty much having to wait for a release, I think this is the shortest amount of time that an American audience actually has ever needed to wait for a Japanese-made Godzilla movie to come out. I don't remember how long it took Shin Godzilla, but I know it wasn't this short amount of time. And that's actually really cool. So I don't know if it's gonna be like a really big wide release like normal Hollywood films get. I doubt it. It's probably gonna be something a little more limited. It's still a niche kind of market, even though the fandom really, the popularity of the franchise is at an all-time high. But nonetheless, I'm sure we'll all make the most of it. We'll all take advantage of being able to see a new Godzilla movie on the big screen. The teaser is very, very short, but it does get to the point. And interestingly, it's kind of like, if it almost feels like it's like in prequel territory, but it's really not. It's the first time that they're keeping true to like the World War II atomic bomb kind of origin, but it's not 1954 like it was the first movie where Godzilla waited 10 years to attack Tokyo. This time it's like immediately after the bomb gets dropped. Like Japan just deals with one terrible disaster and then another one immediately follows it. So in that regard, it's definitely something new. So it's going to be a little more, I'm going to say, for lack of a better word, primitive in what this Godzilla may actually be. And obviously the weaponry that's going to be used to attack him. It's back to him fending off World War II, bullets and ammunition and planes and tanks. It's not going to be like where Godzilla today is fending off, the most technologically advanced state-of-the-art weaponry. And from the clips so far that we've seen, and this is just a rough guesstimate, but it does seem like this Godzilla is going to be more similar in size to the 1954 monster. He looks obviously huge, but still relatively small enough, I think, to kind of have a direct interaction with humans in the movie, not to the point where he's like skyscraper tall. The skyline is going to be a lot shorter than recent Godzilla movies, so I do expect Godzilla to be shorter as well. Just in that shot where his feet are kind of stomping through the crowd, he doesn't look like he has the overall vertical height that, Shin Godzilla had. Right before the trailer ends, we get a quick glimpse of Godzilla's head, which is all but confirming that it's essentially the same design as Godzilla the Ride, which I knew before this trailer had a very hit or miss reaction with the fandom. I think it seems now it's a little more popular because this is brand new, and there are some slight changes, and I would say for the most part some improvements made on the design, but definitely very much the same concept, right? And maybe even a little bit of the CGI version of Godzilla in Ois 2, which was done, I believe, from the same director. So it seems pretty consistent with the type of Godzilla he wants to have in his movies. Has the legendary kind of shape to him. The head is similar, but a little more alligator or reptile-like. The spines are a lot more jagged and dangerous looking. bigger than they were on the ride design, and he's still got those really big Mickey Mouse feet. But you know, and so far I do like everything that I'm seeing. I'm still waiting for a very evil and malicious updated look on Godzilla, but I'm sure my time will come. It's really cool to see this Godzilla, since the release of the teaser, has been promoted pretty heavily on Toho's part. So that tells me they have pretty good faith in not only this design for Godzilla, but also the movie itself. I mean, they're already pretty much putting out the toys and merchandise. There's a statue that's already been revealed, and this is just in the first couple days of the teaser even dropping. Again, really cool design though. A few people have noticed that it does bear some similarities to the old Stan Winston Godzilla design that ultimately went unused for the canned Godzilla film in, I believe, the 90s. That was originally going to happen, but definitely screams Godzilla the Ride. I mean, it's almost identical to what we have seen so far from that. The spines are pretty much the most drastic difference. I really like how they have like almost like a coral reef like texture to them, something that screams underwater. So gonna be really interesting how they redo Godzilla's origin story here and what he's ultimately described as. And now it's hard to really kind of get a beat on Godzilla's persona through this design. He doesn't look necessarily evil like Godzilla has in the past. He's obviously destructive from what we've seen in the teaser, but we'll find out if he's provoked and we're, you know, meant to empathize with him, or if he's gonna go back to his villainous nature. But yeah, can't really wait to find out. And I appreciate you guys for watching. I might do more videos like this as we get closer to everything. And let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts? You guys looking forward to it? What do you guys think of this new look? Everybody be safe. Peace.